This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good morning, and welcome to demo session of combination of two courses. Actually, it is AWS Cloud, and another one is a Terraform. And guys, please confirm it. Am I audible to you? Please, you can use chat box. Please confirm it. Am I audible to you? Everyone, please confirm it.
Yes.
Yes, fine. Are you able to see my screen? I mean, I have one post image is there on the screen.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you, guys. So myself, Nagarjuna Varlakonda. I have a total 13 years of 13 years of IT experience. I'm usually providing trainings on cloud technologies and automation like Python and PowerShell. And especially for this batch I am giving to you now is a very first batch in, AWS point, it is a batch number, I think 18th like that. But first time I'm defining last date of the training also I'm defining here. Last date of training. First time I'm defining this time. Usually start date is there, but I'm defining the end date of the training also, October 29th. So it is a maximum date, guys. It is not exactly maximum date. And duration of this training is completely 60 hours. 60. Completely it is a 60 hours training. Main intention of this training is those who are completely, they are new to cloud. They are completely maybe on-prem or student, they are completely new to the cloud. They are main audience for this one. So first time you are learning this one, you don't know anything about the cloud. Now everything, even if you go to AI, everywhere, straightforward infra we are getting from the cloud vendors. So the best thing is if you are completely zero in the cloud, I am completely fresher. I am completely zero in the cloud. Previously I have a good idea on VMware or maybe on-prem technologies. I'm planning to change my domain. Yes, but one thing I can say here. So one thing very clearly, it is a time scheduled fixed one. So October 29th is a maximum date. 29th is a maximum date for this training. It's a total combination of two courses. Complete our AWS Cloud, associative level, and second one is a Terraform. So Terraform is the second course, and first one is the AWS Cloud. Without AWS, you cannot write any single line in the Terraform. Terraform is not a coding, and maybe you have one doubt: is there any coding is required? No. So understanding the concepts is important, and here I will also explain to you architect design also, how to design the infra. So to start this journey, what should I have as a prerequisites? That is the first question. Definitely, I cannot say no, you don't have any prior knowledge, you can join here, you will get everything. That is wrong word. So definitely Linux and networking is important here before entering inside of this course. So usually I will provide these two technologies for any cloud. I'm generally providing training on different, even AWS point also I will provide the training. You can see AWS or previous. First initially I will provide the trainings on 1 second. Like that I will provide live training for the Linux and networking basics. Even if you go to the previous AWS batch, just I'm showing to you recorded session. Guys, my training is not recorded. Just I'm showing to you one proof. So if you see like this, before starting the original content, I'm not day one directly now I'm jumping to the AWS cloud. No, we are completely zero now. How can I start or how can you learn the technology? Not possible. It is not possible. So 1 second, it is loading. So like that, almost a 7 to 8 hours content I will take only for the prerequisites. These area I am going to cover from initially, which required is 7 hours. You can take 7 hours. 7 hours only for the prerequisites. Here, including lab setup, you don't need anything. I will provide you lab setup for this practice. I will provide the lab from my end only. What is the required things? Just you have a habit one thing, attending live training. Without live, you will get really recordings. Our training details are, it's online training over the Zoom app. Today you are using GoToMeeting, but regularly Zoom app. And timings are morning, sorry, my mistake, night 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST. Only one batch. Again, there is no morning batch. Only one batch, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And second one, after every live, you will get the daily recordings to your provided mail ID. And this time onwards, only I am adding mainly three things I am adding. The first one is the end date I am defining. End date. So scheduling properly in time, I want to complete it. Second one is topic wise assignment. And third one is a major project. Major project. These three things newly added. Previously, which are not there, but we can schedule and we can analyze the progress of the training by the end date. But there is a maximum time is there. Even that is a maximum time. And training mode is Monday to Friday. No sessions on Saturday, but whenever the sessions are required, maybe 1 or 2 Sundays I will take, but that is also I will inform to you before taking the sessions. Now come to main agenda. These two things are deciding factors. Without these two, you cannot start the journey of the learning of. These two are very, very important. Without this, we cannot start the any cloud. Not only here, these are the common. So in these 7 hours, especially networking is going to play the important role. Networking is going to play the important role. So I said we are going to learn the infra level design. That is a main target. So I can say guarantee you will get a different type of explanation. You will remind your school days. That is my guarantee. But only one thing from your end, I newly added 3 things from this batch onwards only. Previously, if you consider I have altogether batches, almost 300 different batches I completed. But first time I am defining the end date also. So this is a one you can plan for your upcoming things, maybe certification or job role, anything. So that is why I am adding the end date. Topic wise assignment, not you will get daily recorded video, notes and PDFs, whatever in the notes I will write as a running notes that you will get. But apart from that one, topic wise, example, today we are talking about the peering connections. So peering connection related assignment you will get. So that's why I said now 40 plus real-time scenarios are added other than comment content. So these assignment and explanation in the next day, you will get good clarity about the topics. No single chance to mistake. So topic wise, one way your daily content will run. For example, day 5 is running. Next day, day 6, na? Day 5 completion, one topic completed. Day 3, 4, 5, one topic is completed. Related to this one, you will get one assignment from my end. For that solution, we will discuss in the 6th day of, and again new topic will run. Definitely every day you won't get continuation topics. Depending on the topic, you will get new things. But very simple thing. Yes, Mural. This is the first time. I mean, from my end only, I want to provide to you accurate time inside of the time. That is a plan. So that's why I'm doing this one very, very. I mean, but once if I whatever that one content, I will prolong the content. I will take a lot of things. But first time, this is a end date also I'm defining. So you can progress and we will analyze it not only day directly, it's not like last session. So day wise, we are going to analyze it. So that is a great benefit. After a lot of things only I'm defining these dates. Okay. And I will introduce to you and I will explain to you initially these Linux and networking. Without this, you are zero. Sir, what should I have these? If I want to practice, which hardware I need to maintain for my practice purpose? Sir, a beautiful Windows laptop is enough. Maybe 4 GB, any, maybe i3, i5. Good configuration is recommended one. Why? Because you are not going to purchase or going to deploy anything on your laptop, just browser based browser based activities only you are going to perform here. Yes. And then after, the first thing is inside of this, I'm generally I will go to the content, but my flow is different. The first one is I will explain to you what is the networking design for your project, how to design my project. You know, once Linux and networking, if you know Linux and networking, so what is a network design? And in the networking, you will understand subnet mask, that is in the cloud we are calling as a CIDR, classless inter-domain writing, domain routing, and how to design it. And before going to see this one, we need to understand one beautiful, big, lengthy concept: infrastructure of the AWS cloud. Why AWS sitting in first place? Even Azure also same thing, but to learn AWS, we will give more feel. And same time, I will compare the services with Azure cloud. Maybe I'm not telling to you should take the Azure also, but I will compare. Only cloud vendor to cloud vendor service names are different. You don't know, I don't know which one they are using internally and which power cables are they are using. End of the day, we need services. End of the day, we need services that is also high availability services, high availability, durability. So I'm generally teaching on. Usually, I will take the trainings on these two technologies, but my main domain is DevOps, guys, and I'm very good at automation section also. But without cloud nowadays, it is not possible to survive. That is very straightforward. Like olden days, to enter IT, C language is mandatory, like C language, C, C++. But now without cloud, without one programming language, even there is no programming here, we cannot survive without programming and without cloud. And the second one is, first we will understand Linux, then after AWS infrastructure, what is the region, availability zone, what is the naming convention. If you see the naming convention of AWS cloud, why they are maintaining in a different style, and comparing with Azure to AWS, what is the major changes here, naming conventions. Then I will start a concept of, first concept, major deciding factor, your virtual private cloud or VPC. It's the first service we will discuss here. VPC, nothing but your own cloud. On the public cloud, your own limited area. Are you getting my point? So AWS, Azure, GCP, all these are the public clouds. There, your own cloud. Inside your own cloud, your own infrastructure, your like on-prem. How you will create on-prem area? Just to drag and drop, you can create your own infrastructure. I mean, the reason is securely deploy your resources, maybe VM or anything that will come under the VPC. There are so many things are there. Subnets, again, private and public subnets. Public means that the VMs can get the internet access. And next one, route tables. These are the books. Actual things. This is actual things. Books which contain the rules. And next one, internet gateway for the internet connection. And security groups in AZ, actually AZ only we will call. What is a stateful firewall, stateless firewall. And how to troubleshoot what is a black hole error in the security group. Black hole, 1 second. What is a default route table? And when I create a VPC, which one I will get? And then after, especially this is a one real-time area. What is a network address translators? Without a subnet, if you are calling as a private, the VMs cannot access the internet. So how to provide the internet access? And tomorrow, maybe two persons are in my machine only. It is a regional service VPC. Two different VPCs are available. Then how to connect to different VPCs in the same account or different account? Peering connection. And then after maybe my on-premise and cloud, I want to connect side-to-side connections. Actually here Azure direct, sorry, not so, AWS direct connect is there. In the Azure, same thing is a express route. A dedicated cable is available. And next one is a monitoring area in the VPC flow logs. VPC flow logs nothing but we can store in S3 bucket the logs analyzing. But really these are the not real-time flow. Some latency issue is available. And when you have a peering connections, there is a one problem will come. The problem is if you have a three peer networks are available, network 1, network 2 like that. So network 1 means 1 second, network 1, network 2, network 3. You have a 1 to 3, 1 to 2 you have a connection, 2 to 3 you have a one connection, peering connection. So how to communicate this one? That is not possible in the peering connection. So that next one is there is a transit gateway concept is there. Transit gateway. And here only you will get the private endpoints. Private endpoints concept will come. Yes, after logging, you will get my machine and storage account. Both are in my account only. Why they should travel over the internet? Why they can't connect? Why direct one? For example, you are here, your friend is here. Both are in staying in same apartment. This person, why should they are in, for example, fifth floor? He is also fifth floor, room number 101, 110. So why they should go to the down floor 1, again come in the lift floor 5, again going inside of this way? So why this person need to expose to others like internet? Is there any best option? Why? Because both are in same locality or same network. Networking is a deciding factor. Networking is a deciding factor. Without that, you cannot understand remaining two. So the Linux and networking, these two are important. It is not programming language, guys. Again, I'm telling that. So then after this is a first part networking, like endpoints, flow logs, peering connections. Then after we will go to the second service is the EC2, elastic VMs simply. So what elastic cloud compute EC2 means this C2 times EC2. That's why EC2 we are calling CC EC2 TC repeated. So like a virtual machine, or one machine, one Linux machine or one Windows machine, if you want to create, one VPC is mandatory. And for every region, you have one VPC. And inside of that, first one, what is the key pair, how to connect a machine, and what is the images, how to create our custom image. Image is nothing but in our on-prem ISO image. Yes, and your major topic is disk backup, and when the VM is failed, then how to detach and again attach to another VM. So detach and attach. Wait. Load balance. Nagesh, I will come to here. I'm just coming in the EC2 now. So disk pod concept is very important, guys, which is very important topic. So for example, if I miss this concept, really you cannot get anywhere. Why? Because so general topics anyone can understand. Even YouTube channels also providing the same thing. So for example, I lost my PEM file or key. Then how to connect the VM? Maybe don't give that answer like serial port. That is a backup. I mean, troubleshooting area. So for that you have a SSM also there. I am not talking about SSM, just EC2 point only I am talking. So what is the instance types and everything you are going to complete under free trial account only. Under free trial account only we are going to complete our training. Just listen the topic names. Here, if I go to the course content, same thing is available. But my style of explanation I am giving to you. So first one networking, second one in the networking you are going to create a VM. And then after what is a instant store, like temporary store in Azure we will call as a instant memory or ephemeral. And here AWS having its own style. So black storage is there. Elastic black storage is there. And here I will explain to you how to create Amazon like images with Packers. This is Packers technology I am going to use here. Once if you know these all aspects, image and type of images, what is the SP2, what is the pricing details and IOPS information, then you will understand third topic in the inside of this only, but actually third topic, load balancers. There is a one ISO layer is there. What is a layer 4, layer 7 load balancers? And what is a network load balancer, application load balancer, and what is a auto scaling group and a target group. So major topic, this is a heart of this training. Without this, you cannot complete the cloud, guys. So I am writing only one line, but this is a major topics which are the deciding factors. So network, even old one classic also there, classic load balancer also there, but no one will using. Layer 7, layer 4, and auto scaling group. Still in the Kubernetes also we are using auto scaling group. There is a horizontal pod scaler. Same concept. And target group. So target group is nothing but backend pool VM. This is a one of the major topic, but drawback. All that are regional only. That's why there is a 53 port is there. 53 port for the DNS. Everywhere, even not only port 53, which one? So DNS name system is there. So AWS brought a service, Route 53 service. It's a DNS load balancer, exactly which is equal to in Azure Traffic Manager. And here the deciding factors in this area, routing policies are important. Regional based, geographical. So routing policies are important. And for these only we will add one future web application firewall. So EC2 only, the second service EC2 only, but I divide as a two parts. So if you learn one cloud, another cloud is very easy, believe me. And the next one is the authentication and authorization. IAM. There is a users, groups, and roles, permissions. The roles are important between service to service between. We will create the roles and permissions. And here, I think no one providing this one. I am going to integrate these users with a Windows Active Directory permissions point. AWS users, I am going to bring my users. Yes, WAP for the LB load balancer point only for high availability. So guys, you can see I am not only going to teach you what is even if you see the IAM service, hardly you have 4 components only. That's all. Even one exactly for me 2 hours is enough to complete this one. Additionally, for SSO, single sign-on purpose, Single sign, this four, that's all. These are the maximum. These are the maximum only. There is nothing. But for single sign-on purpose, I am going to show you here one integration with Windows Active Directory. A 2-hour session it is, or 2 days session. And the next one we will go to. Okay, definitely that is S3, simple storage service. And here, how to provide the access and simply access points. Or here also there is a file share is there, EFS. So you can attach one drive for multiple machines, and FSX workspace also there, like a dedicated space. S3 is a different service we can play it, and one of the oldest service in the AWS S3. S3. So I written only 4 lines in the blue color, which means, guys, really this is a big topic S3. Why? Because every service, if you want to store logs also, S3 is the one. Every service is going to use S3. One of the storage, for example, if you have one movie, one file, permanently where you will store? A Google Drive, maybe Drive you will use. So like that, S3 is a one of the oldest service. Yes, and fourth point, again I'm telling to you guys, here I'm adding SSO. What is SSO na? In my Windows Active Directory, some user is there. For that user, I am going to create the access on my AWS account. Means I am not going to create any account on my AWS. Windows users with the same credentials, they are going to log into my AWS accounts. I am giving the guarantee there is no chance to get this one. Yes, custom images all are come here only, image section only you will get. How to create our own image here only, custom image means our own image creation is there. So here actually I will use 3 AWS accounts. 3 AWS accounts I will use. One is mastered, remaining 2 I will use for the Active Directory purpose. So storage account is a major service. I have just written 3 to 4 points. And EFS is a one of the shared drive. There we can use for the sharing purpose, one drive. And definitely you have a RDS service is there. Even previously RDS also not included. MySQL we are going to use. Guys, why? Because your project included. The project database is mandatory. So DynamoDB and how to use API connection. But API connection direct straightforward only. For that, no need any programming language. MySQL, DynamoDB. Why? Because DynamoDB is a no SQL. I mean, not only SQL. And also, I will show you Redshift lab setup for the anyone coming from data science and AI. For them, you will enjoy in this section. Yes, in this area you will enjoy. This is a number 6. And next one, monitoring section, AWS Systems Manager, which is very, very, very important one. Again, inside 3, run, parameter store, and another one is a what we can call, that is simply cron tab. Simply cron tab or scheduler we will call. Actually, cron tab is there. Otherwise, system store also we can call. But actually, that is a cron job only. These report analyzing is important. For example, run command is similar to run any command without credentials. Portal wise, we can connect it. And system store will give to you any user modifying any changes in your environment. It will give to you detailed report. Guys, SSM is one important for the administrator point. Nowadays, everyone needs to understand this SSM service, which is major topic. Major topic. Why? Because you can understand what changes happened in your organization, maybe in your mission. That is possible by this one only. And the next one is monitoring sections. If you come, Cloud Watch. Yes, the name itself is there, watch. But combination is required. Cloud Trial. And next one is, that is a what we can call, that is, what is the name I'm not getting. SNS, Simple Notification Service, and SQS also, any one of them. So this combination with S3 ultimate. One is watching your environment by using your provided log analytics, or what you need to provide a container, your own log name you need to provide, custom logs creation. Then after simple, it's what we can call simple way. It will completely analyze your metrics, guys. Any changes, monitoring tools, CloudWatch, CloudTrail, SNS. No need any programming, just you have a good strong idea on the services. And CloudTrail storing the logs, watching and inform to you. SNS just simple creation, subscription and unsubscribe. Only that's all. It both are sending the messages purpose. This is a purely monitoring with help of your S3, your S3 service. And if you are related to developer section, yes, your EKS is added, Kubernetes and registries added, container registry, select the container registry is added, and ECS, and maybe I am working on automation area. That's why I'm telling to you. AWS having its own tool, but no one will use. I'm not sure why they are not using AWS amplifier. Any one of you are using your very, I mean, this is a AWS amplifier. We are going to integrate with one Git account or GitHub, any one of them. One second. But no one will use. If anyone having the idea on Jenkins, they can easily understand this terminology. So very simple. Even the view also excellent. You can see simply you can integrate with any one of the source code provider. Yes, generally if you have an idea on Jenkins, we will use webhooks. Webhooks we will use. Any changes will come, it will integrate and it will it will trigger the new code and create the artifacts, the terminology related to DevOps. I'm not going to talk about the DevOps, but one thing guys, this tool will continuously monitor your source code repository. If anything happen, it will create your anything happen in the sense, what is that, any code modified, it will create a artifact. Really, this is a good service I have added here. This is a very excellent service, but no one will use. I believe 17, 18 onwards, this is available. Push and pull. No, 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 no. Only code push only. Someone push the code, it will trigger. But really, it is excellent service. And then after, if you come to other end, definitely best to security practices we will use. Why? Because opening all ports now practice purpose, okay. And next one, cost optimization. One major project here I'm introducing to you, and I will provide to you documentation related to interview, disk backup, custom image creation, snapshots, SSM, cloud front. Here also as a code infrastructure, as a code you can perform it. There is a cloud formation is there. I will explain to you cloud formation also, but reality is different. Now good demand is there for Terraform. Here Terraform I am providing to you very detailed way, but after the cloud. It is a purely AWS cloud, complete AWS, complete Terraform. Even Terraform, don't expect I'm going to teach you in 2 hours, 3 hours. Almost you will get 15 hours plus content you will get for Terraform. So, sir, manually creating 5 VMs, 10 VMs, lab setup is very difficult for me. Is there any code as an infrastructure? Can I create it? I want to create some VMs. I want to create my test environment, dev environment, UIT or SIT. So every day coming and creating big tasks. Is there anything code as an infrastructure? I can play with this Terraform. I can play with this Terraform. Uh, 1 second. Even in the Terraform, what is the provider? So cloud provider, what is the WS config? Provider, resources, variables, next output. What is the state file? Very, very important state file, tf.state file. So how to store the state file on a remote location, backend, and data blocks, code reusability purpose, modules. So a 15 hours content is available. I'm shortly explain to you, which means, uh, 1 second, I will show you. last time AWS Terraform batch I will show you. Just wait. Guys, it is a live training, but I want to, if I explain every word here, you will get confusion first of all. You will get a confusion. 1 second. I believe yes. You can see this is a Terraform last time. Almost it took 24 hours to complete that one. If you go to any one of them, just randomly I'm playing. Randomly I'm playing. No, Terraground, no. Only Terraform. It's a, first of all, my main intention is those who are starting their journey in the
required providers. User too can modify it, but already took a snapshot or a picture. A snapshot is already taken based on these files. Actually, these files came from .terraform folder only. Whatever the state is there, good. Everything
Fine.
is good. Final.
So this is mainly those who are starting the journey in the AWS, but advanced level, starting from scratch only, like a advanced level. Again, you no need to turn back to this training. Again, I am telling that one. Three things are special for this training. Previously not there. This time only I added. That is end date I am defining, project, and topic wise assignment you will get. Yes. So only one batch, that is a 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Monday to Friday. Based on the requirement, I will go to Saturday or Sunday sessions, guys. And one more thing. Even if you go to the course content also, whatever I explained you in the certification point, you will get associative and sysadmins. Both certifications will give to you good clarity. Yes, definitely I will give that one. Terragrant I will, but mean whatever this one, 100% this is my guarantee about this course. So now this is a same whatever I explained to you. This one, simple way in my own style. This is a ultimate one. If you learn this one, you no need to go to other cloud, guys. Why? Because most of the time I'm comparing with Azure only. Why? Because I will provide trainings in Azure also. That's why I'm comparing and I'm analyzing this one. And Terraform, this is ultimate one. You never find, maybe Terraform you can see 5 to 6 hours, 15 plus hours content who will provide. Actually, these videos, whatever you are seeing here, the combination of Azure and AWS, that's why I'm telling to you, here Azure also included. 15 hours content easily you will get for Azure. And definitely I will introduce to you DevOps tools if you are related to that. And batch getting started from the 18th, guys. This is starting date, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is starting date and ending date. Again, and I am telling. So fees is 5,000 one-time payment, and you will get a one group. I will add one number to one group. From there, I will communicate. And 1 second. Yeah. And this is a payment process. I will share to you in the chat box. Please check that. I'm sending these payment details in the chat box. Please, you can verify. And this is a payment mode, guys. After payment, you can share the screenshot to my number only. This is my number only. After payment, please share the screenshot to this number. You can use QR code also. Both are same. QR, if it is not working, you can use this number. Yes, you will get name as a Vadlakonda, Nagarjuna and Sarojana. So you can use as QR code or direct number also you can use it. Number only use your number. Backend name different it will come, but you can use any this number only. If you have any confusion, you can ping me on WhatsApp. I will give the clarity to you. Right? So this is about the my course content. And if you have any queries, you can ask.